Hello, everyone, and welcome to another broadcast. Now, today, this is not any ordinary stream. I'm an international master, and you guys are guys who want to know about chess. So, you always ask yourself, how does an IM think? How does he decide on the best move? How does he evaluate a position? Well, today, we're going to be going through many things like that. I'll be taking you through some of my live thoughts, live commentary. We're playing some slow, rapid games. So let's wait here for some friends to join in. As usual, we have a very good stream on Monday. Starting the week right, guys. We want to start the week right. We want you guys to be filled with chess knowledge and chess wisdom. You know, we want you guys taking your game to the next level. You're improving and you're really getting up there. Okay, there's no reason to delay. Let's start playing here as usual. Usual procedure, you guys know me by now. Nothing strange, nothing unordinary out here. Okay, so let's see what's going on here. Let's see white. Let's see what he plays. This guy's taking long. In fact, he's from Italy. Yeah, he's from Italy. Taking long, man. The guy's thinking, he's pondering. Ooh, D4. Let's try a Dutch defense. For some reason, I've started to like the Dutch defense, even though I don't know anything about it. I don't know, guys, has that ever happened to you? Like, you play some opening, you don't know anything about it, but for some reason, the opening really resonates with you. That's like me and the Dutch defense. I don't know anything about it, but I started to like it these days. Nice C3, knight F6. F3. We could take it, we could play D5. D5 is usually better with the defensive pawn, and it also opens up my bishop on C8.
Music licensing reimagined.
Yeah, okay, takes. I could take with the knight, but if I take with the knight, he maybe has knight takes, pawn takes, queen h5 check, g6, queen e5. I don't know how that looks. Yeah, I'm thinking so. I can take with knight or the pawn. It's always good to consider between both. But knight takes, I think there's knight takes. Pawn takes is queen h5 check. And when I block with g6, I believe there's queen e5, a little bit unpleasant move. Attacking my rook in the corner, and I'll have to move. So I'll just take with the pawn here. And generally here I'll be thinking along the lines to play some g6 or bishop g7. However, his bishop there is quite annoying, I have to say. It's quite annoying. His bishop, the diagonal is cutting and it's possibly preventing my king from castling. So let's see, what could I play here? Knight c6, I'm thinking that if he plays d5, I'll play knight e5. Knight c6, knight e2. Knight c6 is one option. Knight c6. Knight c6 is not bad. The idea is if knight e2, I can play knight a5. Man, this bishop won't be able to go back. So I'm thinking this could be quite interesting. This knight c6 might not be too bad, actually. Alright, guys, if you all are tuning in, come in the chat, man. Tell me where you all are looking from today. We have some real chess being played here, man. Yeah, unfortunately, we were supposed to be streaming 2 hours today. But I have to go to the doctor to sort out some problems. So I only stream it for 1 hour, guys. They told me better you have to go to the doctor today, otherwise it's not looking too good. So 92. So my idea was, I'm thinking here, I don't like this bishop here looking at the diagonal. It's a very unpleasant piece. What if I just play knight a5? I attack the bishop here. And the bishop actually doesn't have too much places to go. He goes bishop b5, I kick him with c6. So I believe this knight c6, knight a5 idea that I had wasn't bad. And yeah, now I just take his bishop. There's no reason to delay or anything like that. Why would I delay? Now, this bishop and f8 I need to develop here. I'm thinking along the lines of just to play g6, bishop g7 and castle. The bishop on g7 sits quite well, indirectly looks at the d4 pawn. And he did a gambit here, so remember black is up a pawn for now, so he castles here. I want to play bishop g7. And yeah, I want to castle here, so again I'm still up a pawn for the moment, but he's going to get back that pawn. It's not like the pawn is completely immune or something. Now how should I develop the rest of my pieces? Yeah, the bishop on c8 needs to come out for sure. So if I play bishop f5, maybe he could actually kick me with g4. I don't know if that's actually too bad for him. If I could play pawn to e5 and exchange those pawns, it won't be bad. But he'll just take here. On the other hand, I need to see what to do with my bishop on c8. Bishop e6 looks like is a move that could work actually. Yeah, development is very important, guys. I need to bring on my pieces. Can't be slacking with the development. Need to get my pieces out, guys. Okay.
Music licensing reimagined.
Let's now see what he wants to do. And knight g3 so it's very clear. He wants to capture the pawn. And it looks like I can't really stop that too much. Not a big problem though. We knew the pawn he was a goner. Thinking about should I hold on to the bishop d5? Bishop d5, maybe that's knight d5, queen d5, c4. I'm not scared of that though, then he's weakening some diagonals and so on. Let's try this move, bishop d5. I have a strange feeling about it, but I don't think he could punish it here. I was thinking if he moves his knight d2 with the idea c4 to kick my bishop, maybe I can play b6. But then again, yeah, he wants knight f4 too. I'm thinking here, c4, am I worried about that? Maybe my e4 pawn is under good control here. Position doesn't look that bad. Let's see here. I want to connect my rooks for sure. Still think about this b6, and it's a kind of. I don't like that move too much. Doesn't do that much, honestly. Maybe just queen d7. Queen d7, knight f4. I can play bishop f7. c4. I can also play bishop f7. This doesn't look too bad, guys, honestly, here. So welcome, guys. If you're joining here today, you may be thinking, why am I not improving? What am I doing wrong? Today, we're going to be showing you how I am things live. No blitz, no rushing, but slow, honest thought process. He attacks my bishop here. So I don't play bishop e6, then you can play d5. Bishop c6 also d5, so I could rather quickly play this bishop f7. So he played that gambit line. So that's why I have an extra pawn was doubled. I'm not necessarily trying to hold on to it, but what I'm trying to do is to get some good compensation and counterplay in the meantime. Now it would be funny, I would like to play rook a8, but his rook could actually take on a7. So most likely I have to play some a6 first. But let me see if I can hold on to this pawn on e4. Let me check some move like e5. But then d e5, it doesn't look like there's anything much, guys. Here's my time is going a little bit low. So I want to be quite careful. Let's play a6 here. With the idea I want to bring my rook into the game. With rook d8. Kind of prophylactic move, paving the way. Paving the way for my rook, guys, not bring it in. So guys, where you all watching from today? Where you all coming from? Do we have any new subscribers, any new viewers? Let me know, guys. You know, we always like to welcome. And we can't play pawn to b5 also, that might be interesting. I kind of like how that move looks on, so this looks quite interesting, this b5, especially that my bishop is on this line. Could be quite an interesting move. Could be not bad at all, guys. Play b5 here. Alright. I can take this here, no problem. Yeah, I believe I can take and then move back here. We don't see. He probably wants to take with a knight, but I could eat his rook. Now things are looking quite good for us, guys. So we have outplayed him. I can put my bishop on d3. Yes, some queen b3 check, but I just move. Let's move king h8. So guys, we're outplaying him here with the power, strength of the I am thinking. And again, I'm gonna outplay him. So guys, if you're joining in here, we're doing something that not many people do. I'm going into how I actually think, my thought process live, breaking down everything. I want you guys to understand how an I am thinks. Check, let's move. Now I want rook a8 to come. We want to break down the game for you to understand it, guys. Alright. So one thing I noticed, he has this loose knight on g3 here. So I should be able to put some pressure here. Okay, he moves his bishop. He's going after my pawn, guys. He doesn't want to go down too easily, guys. The guy is fighting, he's squirming. We have to get him. Oh, we're going to get him here. Alright. He clearly wants to take on e4. That's his idea. So we need to find some sort of resource against that, perhaps. Do you have any counterattacks on the d4 pawn? Not too sure. Rook b8, he will simply move queen a3. And I'm not too sure exactly what I accomplished with that. Maybe it's a good inclusion anyways to have. Maybe this is a good inclusion. Why not with tempo attack the queen? That can be bad, guys. Can't it? I am Alan Safar Ramoutar from the Caribbean here, guys. Trinidad and Tobago. You don't know what we're talking about here. Very real chess here, man. Very real streaming here. This is real chess here, guys. Yeah, I can play queen c6. Queen c6, he takes on. Can I play queen d6? Queen d6 is going to take on e4 though. Huh. Yeah, saying queen d6. But then he's going to take on e4 simply. Yeah, doesn't look like anything too special. Queen d6. Let's try his bishop c2. Maybe we have a rook b3. I'm not too sure about that. Rook b3, queen a2.
Music licensing reimagined.
Rook b3, queen a2. And any positions are a little bit precarious. It feels like I have to go back here now. Yeah, we didn't do that too well, guys. We didn't do that too well. But anyways, let's try to play a little bit faster here. And I'll play him. Okay, we take it. The F line is open. So I have to beware. Maybe I have some tactics on rook f2. Who knows? Okay, let's take this. And I can play pawn e5 here actually. Can't take queen as on d7. It pins him here. Do I have rook? I think I have rook f2. No, not rook f2. Let's try queen f5, double attack here. So right here, looks like he's kind of equalizing here. If something went wrong, for sure I could tell you guys that. Queen e2, maybe he's gonna try. Maybe I could try this. Pinning him here, but looks like white is holding him. We need to play faster. We definitely need to play faster.
Artlist.io.
Huh. Yeah, don't tell me we're gonna play too slow here. Play rook f6. Yeah, rook f3. Oh, guys. What going on here, guys? What's going on? What's going on? It's not too good. What we doing? What we doing? Yeah, completely fine position, guys. And it's time trouble. We need to play faster. You're talking too much. I need to zone in, guys. I need to zone in here. 53 seconds. What's this? It's not good. I don't like what's going on here, guys, to be honest with you. It was completely fine. We were winning. We have 2 pawns. We blundered it. This is not how I am plays chess. TM plays chess. Rook e6. Yeah, bishop e7. Let's play quickly. What are we doing here? No, it's not.
Music licensing reimagined.
Guess we take here and let's try to get some counter play. Again, our time. Time is a little bit low. Queen e5. Let's move out of the way. Maybe I'll try some queen a4 or something like that. Let's try this. Queen b5. Again, queen f1. Let's see how this goes. Let's see how this works out. Maybe we could work something out here, but again,
Music licensing reimagined.
you know how it is, guys, you know. Maybe we could do some queen d1, rook f1, and hope for something good there. Huh. What's this? It's a little bit annoying here. Good check.
Artlist.io.
Do we have anything now? Phew. I don't know, guys. Phew. Yeah, look at failure. Take back with the rook. Yes, I went wrong here. Was a good opening for beginners. For white or black, my friend? What are you thinking about? For white or black? Do you want a good opening for white or black? Yeah, our time is running out here. Probably hold this, but we have no time. Oh, we thought too long on that, man. We thought too long. Do you want a good opening for white or black, my friend? Mr. Welcome to the stream, by the way. So I'm International Master Alan Safar Ramoutar. I'm the #1 player from the English-speaking Caribbean. I don't know, that guys, we completely outplayed him here. Probably maybe bishop e6 wasn't the greatest. But we managed a fine position.
Music
Yeah, we were completely winning here, guys. What did we do? Bishop c2, it's very stupid blunder here. We could just play this if rook queen e7, if rook e2. Yeah, I saw queen c6. Two. Yeah. What to do? Let's move on. But good opening for beginners. For white, I always recommend pawn to e4. And you play like the Italian game. You could play the open Sicilian. You don't need to remember too much theory. I don't recommend openings like the London system for beginners. I don't think that's too good. But for your improvement, I always recommend like e4 like this. And with black against e4, I recommend the king pawns opening, pawn to e5. To me, that's quite simple. And for beginners, I think you should learn how to play those positions. Bishop e7, so let's play some simple chess. Let's castle. Let's play knight c3 here. He plays pawn d6, so one kind of trick, guys, in these positions. Black now is threatening knight a5 to kind of win my bishop. Because then my bishop won't be able to go here before he plays pawn to d6, because now if his knight moves, this pawn is defended. So now he wants knight a5. So I play pawn to a4 with the idea if knight a5, my bishop can simply go back. That's a key idea to know in positions like this. Thank you for the love, my friend. Yes, thank you, my friend. Where you all coming from? Do you have any new viewers today, man? We come from Caribbean here. We're bringing you all some real chess. So I don't like this pin here. Then again, I don't want to push g4 too early. Let's play bishop e3. Take control of the d4 square.
Music licensing.
So he plays knight d4. I'll take him. Alright, guys. So how you all are doing, man? It's Monday. Start of the week here. You all have a special series here. To use the English opening and got lucky. 6 moves and checkmate. Wow. But generally, my friend, the English opening is actually a more subtle and complex opening. I mean, with beginners, to be honest, you could play anything and still get a good position. But to tell you as it is, you definitely want to play like e4 if you want to improve your game. You're going to learn more ideas, more tactics. So for improving as a beginner, getting your game going to the next level, I recommend always pawn to e4. That's what Bobby Fischer said too, former world chess champion. You don't need to take my word alone. Let's play knight to d5. The idea with knight d5 is if I play g4, he might have some scary idea like knight takes, pawn takes, bishop takes. So now I want to play knight d5. The idea is I'll trade this knight and then I'll play g4. Because then if he takes, I simply take back with the pawn. And he doesn't have that. Next game, my friend. Yes, I can play the King's Indian attack, my friend. Next game, my friend. One game at a time, bro. So guys, I'm international master Alan Safar Ramoutar, #1 player from the Caribbean, best player from my country, and we're on the way to Grandmaster. Slow but steadily. I'm not giving any promises. We do that when we can. But guys, in this stream here, we want you guys to learn. I'm going inside my literal thought process here, guys. I'm explaining how I'm thinking in every position, what I'm looking for, why am I deciding this move or that move. And if you have any questions, any concerns, you can ask me here. If you need some book recommendations or stuff like that, go ahead. Ask me here. I'm here for you guys. I'm your coach on PS.com TV here, guys. So he plays knight d4. So then again, he has quite a clear threat. He wants to take bishop takes and he wants to destroy my pawns. Now generally, these pawns are protecting my king, so I don't like to double them or anything like that. So I'm going to quite quickly take his knight. And I'm thinking here, I'm thinking of some different ideas. Can I play the move g4 as one concern, or is he going to play? I think you play knight g4, h4, and bishop g4. I'm trying to evaluate that position. So g4, he'll take with the knight, pawn takes, bishop takes, and then he'll want to play pawn to f5. I'm trying to evaluate that, to be honest with you guys. g4, knight takes, pawn takes, bishop takes. Do I have some king move up? f5. It looks a little bit risky. One option is I take his knight, as I previously discussed, pawn takes, and then I play the g4. However, that doesn't look too bad for black. He looks quite relatively solid, to be honest with you guys.
Artlist.io.
G4, knight takes, pawn takes, bishop takes. I'm thinking to move my king up. Simply, I'm thinking how bad could that be? King up, f5, rook h1, pawn takes, knight g5.
Music licensing
I think I'll go for it, guys. Not because I think it's the best move, but for some instructive value. Let's play g4 here. Let's see what he wants. Let's see if he wants to sacrifice his knight. Hello, my friend. Welcome, welcome. Stefan, I don't know where you can buy it. I got it in USA. That book you're asking about, I got it on Amazon when I was in America. So I don't know where you can buy the book. Probably you can search for it or buy the PDF online or the ebook version. Hello, my friends. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Gonna learn a lot here. So now, guys, he wants to play f5, and his rook is gonna attack with this pin knight on f3. So my knight can't move, or his bishop will lead the queen. So that's a pin. So the pin is quite dangerous. And my bishop or pieces can't come back. So what I'm thinking about, I'm thinking of setting him like a slide trap. I want to play king here. And the idea, after he plays pawn here, I have a very sneaky idea, guys. I have quite a sneaky idea. I want to play rook here. Let me check if it works first of all. My idea with rook here is if he takes here, I'm going to sacrifice my queen. If he takes with the pawn, I'm going to move my knight. Cannot play this, guys. Cannot play this. Let him take my queen. Then I play rook captures h7, king g8, and then knight captures e7 will be checkmate. So let him take the queen, guys. I didn't take my queen. So this was my grandiose idea. I'm attacking his bishop and h7. He can't defend against both. So guys, we have big tactics here, man. I'm international master Alan Safar Ramoutar here from the Caribbean. There's no ordinary chess here. I'm going into my thought process. If you guys wondering why you're not improving, that's because on YouTube or wherever you're watching, you're probably just watching people playing and not explaining. But in this stream, we want to explain ideas. We want to break down the game of chess. So you guys, we play bishop f3, which might not be a stupid move. So now if I take with the queen, he's going to take with his pawn with check. And guys, we know in chess, when someone makes a check, we have to respond to that no matter what. So that won't be too good for us. If we move the king, he's going to take our rook. So generally, we have to take with the knight here. He takes with the pawn. And I, of course, don't want to give up my queen for nothing, guys. So I'm going to move my king to f1 here. My rook is in the game. Look at his king. Black has some sort of compensation. However, if I manage to get rid of his pawn on f3, it might be good. Don't worry, my friend. I will accept your friend request, my friend. Don't worry. Don't worry about that, my friend. Don't worry. Don't stress over that. So now I have to be careful of my knight on d5. How am I going to untangle my pieces and get my queen in the game and so on? You can send me a challenge, my friend, but hold up here. Hold up. Two. Guess I'll play pawn c3. Let's play pawn c3. I want to get more space for my pieces here. I want to get some more space for my pieces. He wants queen g2 mate. I'll play rook g1. Or should I play rook h2? I'm thinking here between rook h2. Rook g1 leaves me a little bit vulnerable. I'm thinking rook h2. I have to be careful my king here, guys. This could fall flat on my face if I'm not careful here. This can fall flat on my face if I'm not careful here.
Reimagined.
It's looking a little bit risky now. Huh. Kicking my knight. Let's play this knight c7. We won this knight e6. Attacking this rook and we won knight e6. Huh. Game is complex here, guys. I'm up a piece, but my king is... I will be careful here. Yes, Mr. Cappy. Yes, we can play a game. Okay. See, plays queen f4. He's attacking my rook. I'm thinking to honestly play king g1, guys, and move my king to h1. It's one idea. Rook h3. He has queen g4. I don't like rook h3, queen g4. The rook h4, queen. Rook h1, he has queen g5 again. I don't like that. Let's play king g1 and actually move my king to h1. Poof, again is a complex. A complex position here, guys. It's a little bit unclear. What's going on here? Maybe yes, some bishop takes f2. Oof, I'm not too sure. Maybe he could have something like that actually. Huh. So for guys who are joining in, I'm International Master Alan Safar Ramoutar, Trinidad and Tobago. Here we bring you some real chess here. Have some patience, my friend. Have some patience. Chess is a game of patience. King g1, we want rook h1. So guys, if you're seeing me for the first time here, remember I'm checking the comments on YouTube. So come across the YouTube, comment there, like and subscribe, and stay tuned because here you're gonna get a lot of improvement tips. We have a lot of loyal fans and subscribers who always come in for every stream, and we always like to interact with the community, keep building it, and help everyone get to the next level. Alright, need to be careful here. My friend, me, I am from Trinidad and Tobago. Now, you probably never heard for that, my friend, but that's a country in the Caribbean. And my mother is from Azerbaijan, and my father is from Trinidad and Tobago. And I'm pretty much, I grew up there, my friend, so I became I am in less than 5 years, coming from that country that, you know, it's an island. We don't have much chess resources or anything like that. Let's move my king. So yeah, I'm from Trinidad and Tobago, my friend. I'm from there. Do you take with the knight here? I'll just be careful a little bit here. The position is quite heated, my friend. So I hope that gives you some clarity, Mr. Louis. I'm from Trinidad and Tobago. Aha. Yeah, so I'm mixed with the Caribbean genes, and my mother's from Azerbaijan. So I'm mixed up with many things, my friend. I'm very, very much mixed. Have the good and bad from everything. Your boss. So you're watching the stream on your work? What? Okay, that's sacrifices bishop. Sure, go ahead. So I can't. Can I take that? Rook f2, rook h6. No, I can't take that. I can't take that. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Let's play queen f1. coming to the defense. Let's come to the defense here, guys. We need to defend this position. We need to save it. Position is complex. My bishop on b3 is out of the game. But we need to save this here, guys. Time is ticking. The position is not too bad.
Music licensing.
I just don't like my bishop on b3. It's out of the game. Yeah, I want to get queen h3 to trade the queens here. I'll relieve this attack here. Let's see what he wants to do. But now I want to actually just take his bishop with queen takes f2. He has to address that. Bishop g3, let's play queen h3. His rook on c8 will be hanging. Oof. What's this?
Licensing reimagined.
Let's take this here. Rook h2 he wants, then f2. Oof. My king is going for a run. My king is gonna go for a run, guys. King g2. Huh. His rook on c8 is hanging though. So he has to be quite careful. Pick king g2.
Artlist.io.
Now I want queen takes c8 and rook h1. Why is this not winning? I want queen takes c8. It's going to be mate. And I want to take his rook. So is this not winning for us guys on the spot? This should be winning. What does he have here? I don't see. We have a lot of material. We have a queen.
Music licensing reimagined.
Very interesting game. It was not too clear, but I took you guys through my thought process in complex positions. Okay, let's just take here. Don't tell me this guy is gonna try to flag me, you know? Oh lord, this guy is queen c8, my friend. Watch your back rank. My friend from Egypt too. Alright, we got him there.
Artlist.io.
Check the game. Okay. This was good. Yeah, apparently we should have taken on f6 first, then play this g4. This g4 was too risky. King g2 was good, rook h1,
Music
knight
licensing
g5.
reimagined.
And the whole point was if he takes my queen, I have this rook h7, and then like knight e7, this checkmate. A very beautiful one, in fact. This would have been amazing. But he actually played correctly with bishop f3. And at first, guys, to be honest, I thought white was not doing too bad here. But apparently the problem is with my bishop and knight out of the game. And he played quite well, actually. He played quite well. He went wrong here. Yeah, he had bishop f2. So I've been tough. Queen g4. But I managed to defend well here. I defended. What is this bishop b3? Should have played queen g1, but yeah, it was a very, very complex game. And we got him here in the end. That was a wild game, guys. That was a wild game.
Music licensing.
Okay, let's see here. Do we have any challenges? Do we have any challenges, guys? You'll send me some unrated challenges, preferably 10 minutes. And we look into them, guys. Send me your challenges, guys. If I don't get any challenges in the next minute, I'll have to continue anyways, guys. You'll be fast, be fast.
Artlist.io.
Alright, playing a subscriber here, a strong subscriber. Let's see what he has here. E4. He's playing Trusted Karukan.
Music licensing reimagined. reimagined.
Play d5 here. e5. Hello, Mr. Leonard. Welcome, my friend. I'm happy to see you here. I haven't seen you in a while. Let's play h5 here. How are you doing from the Netherlands, my friend? Okay, bishop g5 is a tricky line. It's a quite tricky line. White likes to play bishop d3 here. Let's play simple chess. I mean, I could play these crazy lines with grabbing the pawn, but it's honestly no need for that. Let's try to keep the position simple here.
Music licensing reimagined.
Huh. Trying to take the pawn on b2. I don't know, it looks pretty to me, honestly. What's this? Kinda just take this pawn.
Artlist IO.
Rook is hanging castles, I take the... We'll see, guys, let's see. To me, it looks like I could take the pawn. Ah, yes, my friend. Hello, mister. Where you all coming from? So I'm international master Alan Safar Ramoutar. For you all who don't know me, Trinidad and Tobago here from the Caribbean. So Mr. Leonard, I have some good news for you and for some subscribers of the stream. So like these last few days, I'm like planning out my entire tournament schedule for the year. Because I'm quite busy with my like job and obligations, I need to like plan out my whole year. So guys, I know a lot of tournaments I'll be playing in. One of them I put down here in the banner in France. But we're going to be playing a lot chess this year actually. We're going to be working a lot, coaching a lot, doing a lot of live streaming too. But I'm going to be playing a lot of chess tournaments too. Trying to get closer to that GM title. Trying to, go for that grind. Trying to, put in that competitive spirit, the fighting, coming out. So, we're really going to make a big push for that this year. And I'm going to keep you guys informed. I recently published a video on my YouTube channel. So it'd be good if you all check that out. I published a recent video. See castles. Now can I take that rook is the question. So queen a1. Knight c3. Queen b2. Rook b1. Now if queen a1. Knight c3. Queen b2. Rook b1. Move the queen. Interesting. Huh. I don't know, guys. Let him prove it. Maybe yes. Queen a1, yes. Queen b3 actually. Queen b3. Attacking b7. And trying to move his knight. Try his queen b5 is rather escape trying to exchange the queens. He had queen a1, he had queen b3, and if I take the rook, then he would move his knight and my queen is trapped. Unfortunately not. I wrote to some organizers from Holland, but generally, as I said, I'm trying to play some tournaments where I get like some conditions. Which usually they provide that for some title players. Sometimes, you get the hotel and accommodation. You get some discount or you get free as a title player, and especially as streaming as well. But I don't think they do that in Holland. So I generally, if I have a tournament where I don't have to pay much or pay less, I would much rather go to that. I don't think they do that in Holland. Let's see what to do. Sure. Let's play 97, I mean. Don't know what his queen is doing. Queen b4 look a little bit strange.
Artlist IO.
Queen a6 also looks a little bit strange too. Queen c4, maybe he wants queen b2.
Music licensing
Queen
reimagined.
a6 looks a little bit strange, but I guess we slowly untangle here. Funny chess. It's been queen b6 actually. Let's try a5. I don't want to allow him to play a5 himself. So I'll be careful of the b7 pawn. What about you, Mr. Leonard? Are you going to be playing any tournaments? Do you have anything planned?
Music licensing reimagined.
He wants to play rook b1. Again, let's get out of the way with queen a6. Yeah, he wants rook b1 to attack.
Artlist IO.
Try this knight h6. Yeah, again, knight f5. Just develop it also.
Music licensing reimagined.
That looks not bad. Bishop a3 is one idea. Knight f5 is another.
Artlist IO.
I think knight f5 looks okay. I'm gonna continue my development. So I'll be careful with my king again, guys. See it's
Artlist IO.
yeah, let's try developing here.
Music licensing reimagined.
Okay, I'll be a little bit focused here. Okay, let's take here. Okay, he's bringing his queen to the king side. Okay, he wants to play e6 also. Alright, let's see how to react. Okay, let's play e6.
Music licensing reimagined.
Queen is a little bit offside. Okay, let's take here.
Artlist IO.
Now to see how to defend this on g7. Now to be quite precise here. Position could become dangerous.
Music licensing reimagined.
Position could become dangerous here. Let's play some maybe e6. Try rook h6. Funny position. I move a king to g8.
Artlist.io.
Oh, that move looks quite strong. Once knight g5. That's very, very strong.
Music licensing reimagined.
How do we stop that? Knight b6, knight g5. And the queen is on the completely wrong side of the board.
Artlist.io.
This is not looking too good. Try one idea with
Music licensing reimagined.
I don't want to really play king e7. It looks not like a happy move to make. Yeah, this is... Can we defend this somehow? This f6, knight e6. Yeah, giving a queen doing there. Huh. White's playing very good. Yeah, knight f6. King e7 takes.
Artlist.io.
Got to run away, but yeah, man. Stefan's playing very good. Yeah, he wants to do 7. Alright, well played, well played.
Music licensing.
Well played. That was very good from White. Alright. Yeah, so Leonard is in some tournaments, but only a few. Alright, my friend, I will let you know.
Artlist.io.
I will let you know. Alright, yes, we're playing Karukan. Let's try pan of attack. Alright. Take bishop takes c4.
Music licensing.
Play knight f3. We're on a simply castle. Alright, here, so the pan of attack here, you know, White, he damages his pawn structure on purpose to get some activity. Again, let's play knight c3. I believe here we can play bishop g5 here, pinning the knight.
Artlist.io.
Taking to play a prophylactic move, bishop b3. Just running away in advance from any knight b6. And why not play this d5 here, opening up the position completely? Play c5.
Licensing reimagined.
That makes some sense. Okay, knight e4, he plays queen e7. Rook e1, I can try rook c1 perhaps. Brate, ja živé mu Serbia unovi sad. So h6. Let's see. Yeah, bishop f6. I don't want to play that. Bishop h4. So he plays g5. I play bishop g3. Huh.
Music licensing reimagined.
Okay, knight c5. Quite a solid move. Okay, let's play rook e1. Putting some pressure on the e pawn. Yeah, bishop g4 is good. Let's play h3. Try to kick him back. I have to be careful if I play g4, but I think it should be possible to play like this g4. It should be fine to take this pawn. However, yeah, this knight d3. Huh.
Music licensing reimagined.
Alright, so we need to see how they come out of this here. Can we generate some counter play? What's going on? Rook on e5, we need to deal with that for sure. Huh. g5. Yeah, I could try something aggressive with g5, but that one looks a little bit risky too. Bishop c2, knight c1, knight e5 simply.
Artlist.io.
Oh, wow, knight d7. Gh6 is going to play queen h4.
Music licensing reimagined.
Gh6 is going to play queen h4 here. Huh. Bishop c2. Yeah, no, he's going to take that. Huh. What could we try here?
Artlist.io.
This one's not looking too good. If I move the rook back to e3, it's just gonna. He'll take on c1 here.
Reimagined.
Gh6, he just takes the bishop. This ain't looking too good at all. This guy is playing very strong. Yeah, this position is
Artlist.io.
not too good. Maybe we could try this, but not really. This is not really any serious play. F4 is coming, but we could try this, but no, this is not looking too good. F4.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
Alright, F4. Bishop H2. Try bishop c2. Yeah, this ain't too good, huh? Oh, what's going on here? Game review. Alright. Try this again here.
Music licensing reimagined.
Yeah, guys, so as I was saying, we're planning the tournament schedules for the spring and summer here. In January, we have a lot of events coming up. So e3 here. Let's try pawn c5. Knight f3.
Artlist IO.
Huh. Let's try b6 here. I'm gonna guess bishop b7. Alright, a3, let's take. Bishop takes. Play knight e4. Bishop b7.
Music licensing reimagined.
I'm going to take on c3 here. See if he wants to play bishop h7. Alright. He plays. You can take with the queen or the pawn.
Artlist IO.
So generally in these Nimzo-Indian structures, with these double pawns here, there's a lot of tension and a lot of fight here. Plays queen takes
Reimagined.
c3. I can play simply with d6. I can take on f3 too, then try knight c6. Let's try this. Try to imbalance the game here a little bit. And try this knight c6.
Artlist IO.
Takes, and I'll play d5 here. Try and play against his king. So generally my king should be safer here, but I could just move my king h8. And I shouldn't have any problems here. Here I can play e takes. Yeah, I can play simply e takes. I want my rook on c8. Queen f6 also looks good. Defend the knight and attack d4. So this looks not bad at all, guys.
Artlist IO.
Bishop c2, he wants queen d3. Very clear. Let's move my king on the side here. Queen d3, let's play g6.
Music licensing reimagined.
Play rook c8. So we play g6. I think we could take that pawn.
Artlist IO.
I think we could take this pawn and come back. Think we come back, queen f6. Think I can play king g7 here.
Music Music licensing reimagined.
He wants queen h6. Let's try h5, rook takes, and rook h8. We'll give back the pawn here. Trying to be too greedy with material. And let's get the open h file.
List IO.
Be a little bit careful here.
Artlist
Rook f5 was this okay? So again, if queen takes, bishop takes.
Music licensing reimagined.
Huh. Generally, let me throw in this rook h1 check. See what's going on here. Alright, do I have anything here? Maybe.
Artlist IO.
Let's try queen e6.
Music licensing reimagined.
Split 97, defending g6.
Artlist IO.
Opening my rook. Split queen e1. Going on here.
Music licensing reimagined.
I don't understand what's going on here. I want queen a1. Strange.
Artlist IO.
Try queen c1. I doubt any sacrifices working on g6.
Licensing reimagined.
Attack his bishop first. See what's going on. King b3 can be too good. Okay, kind of just take here.
Artlist IO.
He kind of just play king h8. I don't see what he has here. h7 is defended. h7 is defended. This looks fine to me. I'm gonna take on c2 also. So Mr. Leonard, sorry, I didn't see your comment with this guy was spamming in chat here. Ooh, but Stefan, you play very good. You really, I see some big improvement. It's a crazy improvement. Very good at Blitz especially. Huh. And no, I don't think I'll play at this tournament in Silver Lake. I have like some tournaments in France, some opens in France and Italy I'll be playing in. But shout out to our subscriber, you played very well.
Music licensing reimagined.
What went on in this game takes? Oof, I had to move 97. Didn't see that. With the idea to take with the knight on d5, apparently this was quite strong. He took with the pawn, queen f6. Yeah, could go on b5, king h8.
Artlist.io.
Queen takes f2. 7. The king g8. Oof, crazy game. Takes. Queen c1 was good and there no
Music
sacrifice
licensing
here.
reimagined.
Huh. Alright, my friend, good games. They're very good. Very, very good. Alright, so my friend Mr. Leonard said he's some tournaments that do that. But maybe you could let me know what conditions, Mr. Leonard. Maybe you could let me know what tournaments are that. Let me tell you my tournament calendar for chess. Generally, I have tournaments in June and July. I'm completely full there. I already booked those months and have chess full for those months. So like June, I'm playing in one tournament in Palermo. And then after I'm playing in this tournament in France. Then we have another 2 tournaments in France that takes me to the end of June. And then takes me to the end of July. Then August, I have some space in August perhaps. So maybe in August, if you know some tournament, you can let me know. I'll take a look. I'll look into it. Of course, I like to play in these stronger opens. So I'm not just going to play in any tournament.
Artlist.io.
Well, see this game. I don't like this game what went on here.
Music licensing.
Yeah, how did we not? Yeah, rookie 1 was much better. Your b7 was 94. Yeah, look how we completely messed this up. Should just play rookie 3. Yeah, this was a not so good one. So alright guys, do you have any questions for me? So as I said, I've been rolling out my tournament schedule. And we have a lot of tournaments planned. One for the spring, some for summer.
Music
So generally we
reimagined.
we have a lot of things to do. We have a lot of things to do indeed. So alright, do you all have any questions here? Do you have any ideas for the streams? It's coming on to the end of the stream today, guys. So if you all enjoy, I hope you all enjoyed it. I hope you all learned something for sure, because that's always the main goal of the stream. I want you guys to keep growing, keep preparing, and getting ready, and becoming better chess players, because that's what we want here in the Caribbean chess streams. Do you all have any questions for me before I go? Do you all have anything you all would like to say? Any final remarks or anything? Do we have that from anyone?
Artlist.io.
Alright, guys. Well, then,
Licensing.
thank you all for tuning in today. A good stream there. We had some good, nice, instructive tris.